So I went for a walk one day, but there was a blizzard, and I got lost in the mountains. I found some mushrooms, which I ate, and hallucinated that once there was a samurai who came upon a playground where some weapons lay. They lay there, just swaying round and round and round and round and round. And they were ancient, and time passed, and the weapons lay there. And so he waited for an owner, and waited, and waited, and waited, and waited some more, until one day another came. Ha! We must kung fu fight! Hi-ya! And so they fought, and the weapons lay there, and time passed, and the weapons lay there, and they fought, and the weapons lay there, and time passed, and still, and so, sword and shield sway round and round on that wheel of dreams in that abandoned playground. Then my mind changed. There was a flash, and I saw camo, red camo, in infrared. Felt like a truck hit me. But it was just Jeff with a pallet jack as I tied my shoe. I was done for. Till I saw a window. The big cheese called me in. He said, I got some work for you. Said, go keep line 2 clean. And when you're done that, make me some easels. Box me up 160. Then cut memo books. Then corner round them. Then shrink wrap them. And when you're done that, stack me some paper. 6 cuts of 3x3 multi. 6 cuts of 2x3 neon. 12 cuts of 4x6 multi. And 12 cuts of 3x3 neon. And when you're done that, do it again. Then cut notepads. 6 cuts of 4x6 neon. And so it grew late, and later, and later, and later, and later, and later. And I thought, some window God gave. But I looked closer, and I saw the truth. You know, 'cause the truth is in the behold of the eye. And the truth is, they gotta look at me. Look, Ma, no hands! I pick a nose, not to fight with the foes. I mooned God anyway. Who was angry. But I didn't care, 'cause I was tired. So tired. So very tired. Of being big and yellow. So yellow. And green. And yellow. And green. I just wanted to stop. On higher ground. But I was chased. And lost. And dogged. And gassy. And high. You know, from the mushrooms. It was getting grave. Majorly grave. I mean, really, really grave. Many times, phallically grave. And cheesy. Really cheesy. Really, really cheesy. Half price. And milky. And milked. And fishy. Really fishy. And smelly. Really smelly. Really, really smelly. I mean, like, why is the freaky plumber guy winking gaily at me kind of smelly? And political.
Well, there's your problem. Taxes are too high.
Annoyingly
We need
political.
more jobs.
And humpy. And trashy. And preachy. And dated. But I steepled my fears, banded together my courage with Java. Yes, that really was the name of the group playing, and played on, and on. My path was clear, so clear, it was golden. It was easy as falling down, 'cause I was so high. I said I was so high, I was walking on air. When God mooned me back. Take that, you little pisser. No schmuck's gonna moon me and get away with it. It was by accident, and Starbucks, and 12:40 a.m. that our paths collided. I was all bent out of shape, so I dug for the truth. I dug and dredged and dug and torqued and tugged, and I wondered, and I thought my ship had come in, 'cause I'd bridged troubled water. But where to start, and how would it end? Well, I made like a tree and went against the grain. My head was splitting, truly thunderstruck by the size of it all. But I was limber. I branched out, felled all barriers, I thwarted to the core, sundered the odds, and won right-of-way, and won right-of-way. It felt like a stroke. Stroke, 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 I'm having a stroke. Of genius. I knew a guy made deals. It was Mean Eugene. Said I was cracked, like a hole in my wall, where nightmares escape. Well, let me tell you, it was tight. Yeah, it got heavy, but my end was lighter, so I moved quickly. It was ponderous, but I'd pondered a lot. Those lines of power being busted again and again and again. I mean, honestly, like twice in 2 minutes for speeding. But the fruits of my labor were big and computed nicely. But it wasn't cheap, 'cause I ignored the sign. And I couldn't quite figure out what it was all about, eh? Till I saw the pattern. Like maybe there was some intelligent design. Or maybe it was just designed intelligence. Anyway, I got a big kick out of it. But was it all in my being? Just some weird, wonderful, freaky, trippy, beautiful dream? It dawned on me. I was being watched like a rock in the snow. I was small and cold, so cold, so very, very cold, and I just wanted to go home. Home, that place that lies somewhere out there, far beyond the horizon. So I set off. I knew I wasn't alone, but was I being followed or led? I kept looking over my shoulder for some joker with a familiar face, 'cause it's a long way, but I have a guide and a picture of a place I'm not sure is real, like the window of my mind, only different. 'Cause my door is always open, but sometimes it's like there's nobody home.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
I feel so vacant, so empty inside. And no matter how hard imagination stares, I blank out.